Good day, I'm Lorraine Mendez and this is your JIS News for Tuesday, September 8. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has taken the oath of office as leader of the country for a second term following his victory at the polls on September 3. He was sworn in by Governor General Sir Patrick Allen at King's House on Monday. Getting down to business, Mr. Holness outlined several areas that will be given priority attention, including finance, health, investment, education, the social safety net, housing, and the advancement of a digital society. Among other things, he says the administration will provide more than $14 billion in support for business, tourism interests, and farmers over the next 3 years. This will form part of ongoing financial support to ensure these and other sectors are able to recover from the economic impact caused by the COVID-19 pandemic.
We will provide $500 million in grants for micro and small businesses that are community-based. We will deploy $1.2 billion in tourism grants to small and medium-sized operators in the tourism sector through the Exim Bank. We will provide $3 billion in agri-care support for our farmers and fisherfolk over the next 3 years. We will deploy $10 billion in loan guarantees to support micro, small, and medium-sized businesses. This will help our economy recover stronger.
Regarding the health sector and its response to COVID-19, Mr. Holness says government will improve capacity and infrastructure.
We will undertake major infrastructure upgrades to the following hospitals: the Spanish Town Hospital, the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, the Maypen Hospital, the Bustamante Children's Hospital, and the UWI Hospital. Together with the completion of the Cornwall Regional Hospital and the Western Children's Hospital, simultaneously, we will also retrofit 110 health facilities across the island with technology that will provide high-speed internet capacity and modern ICT infrastructure to assist in the delivery of healthcare.
Meanwhile, 4 ministers who retained their portfolios were also sworn in on Monday at King's House. They are Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark, Health and Wellness Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton, National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang, and Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Minister Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith. Dr. Chang was also named Deputy Prime Minister, while Minister Johnson-Smith was again sworn into the Senate before receiving her instrument of office as a minister. In his address, Governor General Sir Patrick Allen said the ministers were critical to the continued smooth running of the government.
I am sure you are aware of the responsibilities that will be entrusted to you as you serve the people of Jamaica. You will be required to, among other things, ensure the safety and security of citizens, manage the economy efficiently, contain the increasing incidents brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic and other matters regarding the health of the nation, and continue diplomatic relations with our international partners and also Jamaicans in the diaspora.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Andrew Holness expressed confidence in their ability to perform, pointing out that the recommendation was made without reservation.
And they have said to me that they do not want to fail the people, and that they will work with every fiber in their body, with all their energy, to ensure that we are a successful government and we deliver on behalf of the people.
For Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark, recovery of the financial sector tops his list of priority actions, which includes operational independence of the Bank of Jamaica.
That legislation came through a joint select committee. One of the first orders of business is going to be to table that legislation and to have it go through its stages in Parliament. We're going to bring a bill to put in place a fiscal council to strengthen Jamaica's fiscal responsibility framework. And we're going to pursue the strengthening of our disaster risk framework to provide fiscal protection in the event of natural disaster.
Minister Johnson-Smith has meanwhile said that as a matter of priority, the Foreign Affairs Ministry will be convening the External Support Coordination Committee to assist with the management of COVID-19.
To assess where we are and to see what the new needs are, if any, so that we can align international partnerships and support with our national needs.
In the meantime, Jamaicans will encounter tighter COVID-19 restrictions starting today. The revised containment measures were revealed in a press conference Monday by Prime Minister Andrew Holness. They come as the island enters community spread of the COVID-19 pandemic, which means health authorities cannot easily trace the virus from one person to the next. The new measures will run from September 8 to September 23. They include new curfew hours from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. the following day, public gatherings reduced from 20 to 15 persons, and individuals 70 years and older mandated to stay home except once each day for the necessities of life. Taxi operators will be required to carry one less person than the maximum allowed on their license. The prohibition on funerals and parties, as well as the burial protocols and rules for normal church services, remain unchanged.
We are also encouraging all businesses to facilitate persons to work from home if they are able to do so. Given that we are now in the community transmission phase, in our daily interactions, you have to assume that everyone you come into contact with could be carrying the virus. This means you cannot let your guard down.
So far, the COVID-19 virus has claimed the lives of 34 Jamaicans and infected 3,183. 974 persons have recovered from the virus and have been released from care. And finally, the island now has 118 ventilators to properly manage complications arising from the COVID-19 virus. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton made the disclosure during a digital press conference Monday. Minister Tufton said the number of ventilators across the health system moved from 25 to 118 thanks to the coordinated efforts of the Ministries of Finance and Health.
We have coordinated procurement with our partners, overseas partners, bilateral partners in some instances, and we now have a fairly good batch of ventilators, very high-tech, brand new, and right now we're not using, I don't think we're using 10% of them. So we have significant capacity as it relates to ventilators.
In the meantime, Dr. Tufton says the University Hospital of the West Indies has secured 24 additional beds for COVID-19 patients. The hospital in recent weeks had experienced a shortage of COVID-19 bed spaces as the 17 beds reserved were occupied. Minister Tufton also revealed that 16 beds have also been procured for suspected COVID-19 cases. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Lorraine Mendez. Thanks for watching.